programs, Start NYS, very big programs that were really small and was suddenly expanded into billions of shillings, and you suddenly see a very blatant loss or misappropriation of public money. And the defense that actually the president, the deputy president, and the administration in general has given to some of these people who are suspected is what makes the situation worse. To say that we have a challenge with corruption is not necessarily a creation of the Jubilee government, but the way the Jubilee government has dealt with it in itself is the very epitome of incompetence. So that's not really the aviation. Defending people who were obviously guilty, I think that has really undercut public confidence in the ability in economic governance for the country. There are also questions that are outstanding regarding the Eurobond. If you speak to the official administration record, it's like this thing has been resolved. I do not think it's been resolved at the Institute of Economic Affairs. We still have fair questions, not based on a political choice one way or the other. There are a lot of things that need to be asked, right from the factors of whether the money came in, but also where this money was directed to, and whether those infrastructure projects that were supposed to have been used, that were supposed to have been funded from this money were really funded.
Really, we haven't seen any prosecutions. All that we've seen over time is people being arraigned in court, and it ends somewhere there. Where is the problem, really?
Well, I think the problem is, again, from the prosecution side, or rather from the investigation side. Definitely, we shouldn't even speak about the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, which itself has been suspected and whose members had to leave ignominiously last year. If we didn't have the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, I don't think we'd be worse. They've not been helpful to the president's cause. Partly because some of their officers are themselves not very straight. So that's one. Institutions that are supposed to work are not working. They're waiting for command from the executive. The executive itself has also been not too fair, because there's inappropriate communication with independent officers asking them to do one thing or the other. Courts on the other side, because the prosecution doesn't come in with the proper information, we see people who should have been prosecuted, are prosecuted, the cases take too long, and eventually those we thought, for whom we thought the evidence was there and convictions should have issued, getting acquitted very easily. So it's a whole pipeline of things. But right at the top is the executive, whose officers are in some cases corrupt, and even when they're corrupt, they're defended. I think that delays prosecution because everybody fears that that might raise political temperatures. And then when that happens, the evidence is not properly put in place. So it's all a problem of nobody cuts a straight line by saying, look, we have this list of people, they will be prosecuted no matter what. But then we continue to trip ourselves. We know that the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission will not do a good job. They'll issue press statements. The police they will not prosecute, and when they, will not gather evidence, and when they present the evidence, the Director of Public Prosecution will not find it sufficiently weighty to present before a judge. So it's all a problem, and Parliament has its own weaknesses here as well. It has not helped this cause of corruption as well as it should have.
Many thanks there, Kwame Owino, weighing in on this State of the Nation address. Of course, he raising pertinent questions around economic management, issues to do with fiscal policies that have been put up by the state. Of course, we expect a lot of feedback from you to just raise some of the key issues that you'd like us to discuss on the program. I can see my guest here, and he will also be joining us shortly, Mr. Karidhi, who is a lead economist as well, just to give us his views around how the economy has been performing. We'll be getting to him shortly, but first let's take this quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll also be taking a sample of some of the social media feedback that is coming through.